U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, on Wednesday, promised a renewed focus on negotiating improved trade and investment ties between India and the U.S., while on a trip to India. However, Mr. Pompeo did not indulge in details on how the disputes, on issues ranging from access to Indian markets for leading American companies to New Delhi's localized data storage demands from foreign firms, and exports of steel and aluminum to the United States will be settled. Mr. Pompeo, while addressing a joint news conference with Indian Foreign Minister Subramaniam Jayashankar, called the two nations great friends who can work together. He also said that the current situation was in the spirit of friendship, hinting that no animosity exists between the countries. Animosity or not, the disputes have led to higher trade tariffs by the two countries and created unease over the depth of their security alliance. In particular, the sudden introduction of new e-commerce rules for foreign investors in February angered the Americans because it showed India was not hesitant in hurting two of the largest US retailers, Walmart and Amazon. Days before Pompeo's visit, in a rebuttal against Washington's withdrawal of key trade privileges for New Delhi, India slapped higher retaliatory tariffs on 28 US products. Foreign Minister Jayashankar too downplayed the tensions between the two nations. He said it was impossible to not have trade issues when you are trading with your biggest trading partner. Also, a key point in the growing issues between both the governments is India's ties with Russia and Iran, who are both now subject to American sanctions. America's pressure has led India to stop buying oil from Iran, a top energy supplier. The United States has also stepped up pressure on India not to proceed with its purchase of S-400 surface-to-air missile systems from Russia. The missile deal and Iranian oil were both discussed during their meeting, Jayashankar and Pompeo said, but mentioned no resolution of either at the news conference. Earlier, Mr. Pompeo met Prime Minister Narendra Modi for talks at his official residence in New Delhi. A statement on the meeting released by the Foreign Ministry said that the Prime Minister expressed his strong commitment to achieve the full potential of bilateral relations in trade and economy, energy, defense, counterterrorism and people-to-people contacts. Pompeo is expected to round off the trip with a policy speech hosted by the US Embassy, before departing on Thursday for a G20 Leaders Summit in Japan. News Desk, The Third Degree.